Officers responded to a shooting just occurred at the 1800 block of Barker Cypress tonight at approximately 4:23 a.m. Officers arrived, went to the apartment location, and observed HFD already on scene inside. They pronounced a adult female deceased. There was a 4-year-old child that appeared to be shot. The 4-year-old child has been transported to the hospital. Officers have proceeded up there. It does appear that the 4-year-old child suffered what appears to be 2 gunshot wounds. The child is conscious and breathing, which is a great thing. At this time, our homicide investigators are en route to conduct the follow-up investigation. Right now, officers are busy collecting statements from various people, as well as looking for any possible CCTV footage, and we'll be turning it over to homicide investigators when they get here.
Do we have suspect information?
Officers are collecting all that information right now of any possible suspects, and our homicide investigators will be conducting that follow-up to determine if they are suspects.
Should people be concerned for their safety in this area?
Well, I think maybe this is like an isolated or particular to this apartment.
How is the relationship? What relationship does the mother or the woman and the child have?
That is the daughter.
Did this occur inside the living room, bedroom?
Yes, it occurred. From my understanding, at this point, is occurred on the inside the apartment on the 2nd floor. Several other children were downstairs when this happened. I think there was 4 other children inside the home. 10-year-old, one of the 10-year-old children is the one that ended up calling a relative, and several relatives, and ended up notifying us.
So for that person, suspect, to be able to make it to the 2nd floor, obviously it's maybe somebody they knew.
I can't say that for sure at this point in time.
No forced entry.
So,
no break-in.
the front door is broken.
So there is forced entry.
Possibly.
So you
forced
guys
entry.
believe that the woman knew the person who shot her?
I can't presume that at this point in time until all the information is collected, and the homicide will be able to determine the exact.
So inside of the apartment at the time of the shooting, there was 1 adult female, the deceased, and 2 children?
No, there was 5 children inside the house. 5 children.
The 4-year-old was shot twice.
Correct. It appears that the 4-year-old has 2 gunshot wounds.
In what condition is that child?
The child is conscious and breathing at the hospital right now and being treated.
And it is a baby girl?
I believe the child is, yes, is a girl.
And the other children were not injured?
No, the other children were not injured.
Were there any shots fired into the wall to other apartments or anything?
Yeah, from what I understand, one of the rounds penetrated the apartment wall and went into the other apartment.
No one heard on that side?
No, sir.
Do we know how many times she was shot? The mother?
The mother, I don't know exactly how many times she was shot.
So we believe, you said that it's an isolated incident, so they're related in some way.
I don't see any reason to believe at this point in time that this is something that the entire neighborhood has to be concerned about. There's nothing that indicates that right now. So.
What are family members telling you guys now?
I haven't spoken to the family members myself. The officers have, and the officers will again turn over those initial statements to homicide investigators when they get here.
How old are those other children that were inside the apartment?
The age range ranges from 10 years old, which is the oldest, to I believe 4 years old.
And it's the 4-year-old that was shot?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.